I'm just gonna see if it's started yet. Cause sometimes it delays a little bit, let me see. Alright, hey guys, and welcome back. Yeah, I did 2 videos earlier this week already. I did a Final Fantasy 15 video, and I started to redo Dying Light, because I felt like I missed out a lot. Anyway, I'm back again. You know, I didn't talk in the last 2 videos because I completely forgot that my settings weren't turned on for my speech. Well, anyway, I just want to talk about a few things. Mainly, the reason why I haven't been on was because my son was recently born with a cleft palate, and, you know, I don't know if many of you know anything about that, but, you know, it's something that really is not controlled, and it's, you know, the reason why some children are born with that is pretty much unknown. But, you know, he's just been having problems with that, and plus when he was born, you know, he had trouble feeding because kids with cleft palates and such need special bottles. And, hold on a minute. Get the fuck out of here, dude, you fucking douche. Anyway, he had to stay in the hospital for almost 2 weeks because he wasn't feeding. And, you know, that caused a lot of problems, obviously, and I ended up actually also getting evicted because, you know, our roommate, at the time, we had an agreement. I paid 1 month prior, he was supposed to pay the following month while we were in the hospital. Came to find out he wasn't paying that month's rent, so I ended up getting evicted, and because I had to take off for 2 weeks because my son being in the hospital, and, you know, which I think they should have been a little understanding, and the fact that I got fucking evicted because, you know, my ex-roommate is a fucking piece of shit, and hopefully, you know, karma will come up to him, and maybe he'll get nailed, you know, just be walking out, somebody will fucking hit his fat ass, and he'll bounce down the fucking street, you know, whatever. But, yeah, and because of that, like, I lost my job and everything. They weren't very understanding, which is pretty fucked up, you know. And I understand that, you know, some companies are like, oh, well, you know, that's personal issues, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, my son was born with a deformity, and he was very sick. He almost died, you know, because he wasn't feeding. So, that on its own, they should have fucking understood that, okay?
Cool.
Secondly, me getting evicted, they also should have been understanding because it was not my fault. Like, we're actually still in the middle of trying to get the money off this dude. Like, we might have to press charge against him. I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, he also stole a TV. He stole, my girlfriend's drum head from the Misfits that's got, you know, all the signatures from the band members on it. And, you know, it's escalated to the point where I basically told him if I see him anywhere, I'm going to bash his fucking head in. And I don't care if I go to jail over that at this point, because he's a real fucking piece of shit. You know, people that do stuff like that, there's just no place in this world for someone like that, personally. I think if you're that much of a piece of shit, you should just fucking, you know, take a fucking gun to your head and blow your fucking brains out, because nobody needs you here. And I don't care if some people are like, oh, well, that's a little harsh, because, you know, it's bad enough that, you know, my son was born with a cleft palate. We're in the fucking hospital when we get told by him that he wasn't paying the fucking rent. You know, basically, go fuck ourselves. So, yeah, I don't care. You know, he's just a fucking scumbag. But anyway, I'm gonna try to do videos again. You know, it's been a little... did I just buy a fucking tattoo that I don't even know what I bought? Yeah, I'm gonna try to do some more fucking videos and shit like that. Not a lot of tattoo options in this game for some reason. That's some real shitty work, my friend. Imagine if that was how tattoos were in real life. Like, you had to buy certain settings for your tattoos or they'd come out looking like that. Anyway, I saw the new It movie recently, and I gotta tell you, I wasn't a big fan. I kinda felt like there was so much more they could have did with it. Apparently I'm not the only one though, and I know I'm not being one of those people who are going, oh, well the original was that much better. This is a remake, because it's not a fucking remake, it was a fucking miniseries originally. However, the fucking does not change the fact that neither one of them were really good. They both sucked, in my opinion. And it doesn't change the fact that I'm just fucking disappointed. Shit, cops. Oh, you cock licker. Stick potato in your balls. Sit potato in your balls. Stick a potato in your balls. Potato for your balls. Very nice. Suck the almighty bunghole. Do you have any potatoes? Potatoes from my bunghole? Right up your bunghole, bitch.
I'm just gonna collect it.
So I'm still hearing rumors, but again, who knows if it's really true,
Break those dishes for me and I'll make it worth your while.
that there's a possibility that we might be getting a sequel for Bully. I'm hoping like hell. You know, I've been seeing a few videos about it and everything, and I'm not one of those technical guys, you know. I don't fucking sit there and edit all my goddamn videos and shit. I'm just a regular fucking gamer. You know, and I'm good with computers, but, I don't know. I just don't fucking scour the internet looking for gamer theory bullshit and possible release of games. I just listen to people who know their shit. Like, I have a few people who pretty much can give me the confirm or deny, but this is just one of those games where it's just up in the air. Like, I'm hearing yay and I'm hearing nay at the same time. And a few of the people who are saying both yay and nay, like, they're people I trust when it comes to shit like that, because they're the same people who are telling me, you know, we were gonna get a Red Dead Redemption 2 sequel, even though I honestly didn't fucking believe it, because I was like, I didn't see how, but I mean, I see what they did, rather what they're doing with the sequel since it's not out yet. I mean, obviously I didn't fucking see it yet because it's not out, but I saw what they were going for, you know, with the whole back to the past type shit. Basically that's all they could do with that, because, you know, obviously if you played Red Dead Redemption, you know the ending. You know, John Morrison gets shot to death by the United States Army, and his son kills the man who carried it out.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Well, it looks like you're looking at me, scumbag.
Like I said, nothing. Oh, come on. I don't want to fight you. My name's Jimmy.
Zoe. I was at Bullworth once. I got kicked out.
Why?
Let's just say Mr. Burton is a dirty creep.
Seriously? I would love to teach that guy a lesson. The bullies everywhere.
I like how he
You know,
stole an
he
orderly
goes
outfit, but it
jogging
has a
every day
name
and
tag for
regularly
him on
uses
it.
the porta potties in the park.
Yuck.
Yeah, so if we could catch him in one on top of a hill, then Mr. Burton could have a really interesting time here.
Yeah, but they're all chained together. We'll need to get some bolt cutters.
Go get some from the Spaz Industries building and meet me at the park. Make sure no one sees you.
I like how they were like ready to like get violent with each other, and then they're just like, oh yeah, let's go prank this guy. I don't understand characters in some of these games sometimes. Like, I feel like in games like this, everybody's just fucking bipolar. Like, I don't ordinarily start fights with women, but, you know, it always ends with me saying, let's go and prank a teacher for some apparent reason that's not really made known. Apparently being called a creep is grounds for getting pranked. I don't fucking know. If that was the case, I think every man out there with a fucking comb over hairdo would be fucked. Same with the guys who mistakenly buy the very noticeable pedo shades. If you don't know what pedo shades are, then you you need to fucking pay attention. Either that, or you just live in a place where the nearest sex offender is over 1,000 miles away. Either that, or you just live near some really good sex offenders.
I might need that.
It's actually pretty funny because a lot of people are like, you know, have you ever heard people classify like sex offenders and shit like that, like pedophiles? And it's actually funny because some of them, it is hard to tell, but 90% of pedophiles are always the fucking same stereotypical guy. And it's like, I don't know, it's like they walk around with a giant inflatable bubble that says pedo above their fucking head. Like, you just see it just by looking at them. And like, they even dress it like they fucking have like an exclusive Macy's somewhere where they have a pedophile section. They all wear like the same generic clothing and shit, and it's fucking kind of weird. I don't know. Oh, damn it, I took a wrong turn. Thought there was another park entrance over here. Die for no apparent reason, you fucking dome.
Did you get them?
Yeah, I got him. Now what?
Burton always goes to the can when he goes running. We've got to make sure he uses this one and send him on a trip.
Anybody else find it interesting that she knows, you know, how often he goes to the bathroom? Like, what is that?
I'll take care of this. You make sure he doesn't use one of the other ones.
This sounds like it's gonna be good.
Preventing a man from using a toilet. It's real shitty if you ask me. Gnomes! I don't remember where they're all at. It's what I hate about, like, this regular version. Get off me, you fucking mutt. I will hit you with my skateboard. I don't have any biscuits. I like how you're beating up a porta potty. Like, what the hell did it ever do to you? Surprised it's not like a vandalism charge. Oh, never mind, it is. I didn't realize it the first time, wasn't paying attention. That man sexually assaulted that toilet.
I bet Hopkins is behind this somehow.
I like how he just knows it was you. Two kids standing there with a pair of bolt cutters watching me going to a porta potty, and there's a, you know, randomly placed lawnmower. This can't go, well, you know, it can't go bad. What could possibly go wrong? It's perfectly normal. All those things are perfectly normal. Rather shitty if you ask me.
God damn, I stink! I'm gonna have to shower for days with bleach! This is worse than when I got haze!
Job well
God. I don't even know what to say to that. Well, so are you. I'm a joke, so are you. Yes. Cannot come in here for some reason.
Mr. Big. Yeah, it was you, creep. What was me?
Don't play innocent with us. I tried that when Father caught me with Nanny. He gave me a good thrashing, and I've got half a mind to give you one.
Hey, look, just get to the point.
Someone stole our boxing trophies, buddy. They were heirlooms.
Well, it wasn't me, rich boy, so relax.
Well, if it wasn't you, then who was it?
I bet it was those grease balls. I know it. They've always hated us. There's so much for peace in our time, Papa. Just great.
Let's get them. Yes. It's time to teach those poor, disrespectful scum a lesson.
Wait, relax. Maybe it wasn't them. Maybe it was someone else.
Nobody hates us. Apart from them.
Oh, yeah, they do. Everyone hates you. You're all awful.
Oh, la-dee-da. Now he tells us. You are pathetic, Hopkins. You're not a leader. Out of my way. Come on, men. Let's go.
Okay.
It's war.
Hold on. Wait here. I'll go get your trophy back from those grease balls. Oh, man. Hey, honey, I have something to show you.
I have a permit for stink bombs. No, I do not, officer. Beware of the long arm of Butthead. Beware of the long wiener, Beavis.
The poetry reading got canceled, but if you want, you can look around a little bit.
Trophies? No way, man. After the townie's been saying all that stuff about Lola and made Johnny crazy, we don't care about those stuck-up jerks. The townies? Really? Yeah, and Johnny says you're no friend of ours anymore. But since you got him out, I'll let you walk away from this meeting.
Well, since I already beat you, I guess I believe you.
Tall. Everyone's so tall. Heck, your mama dresses stone on your back.
think like getting around in this game is like the worst. You're supposed to sneaky and take a peeky, but I don't care. Yeah, you know, that wasn't nothing. That was just somebody shooting off fireworks. Now you're deaf.
Think you will.
Get in there, you little sucker! Ow! Better hope you don't get raped.
Come on, Sugar Rush.
All the little nerds running around screaming like girls. Hurry up! Can't be late for the party at the docks. Alright, come on! They're burning those trophies down at the dock. Get back here!
You training for a marathon? Look at this.
Sorry.
You're gonna be a damn Dave Harvey looking bastard.
Feeling really better up close. Where the hell did he come from? I have to go call my mom. Bye.
help my father let me cash in my trust fund. It's like he doesn't understand. I need a young... Well, Hopper, what did you find?
Yeah, who took our trophies?
Don't tell me. It was the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, either it was the Tooth Fairy or the Grease Balls. I wonder which one.
Actually, trust fund babies. It was neither. It was those townies.
Which townies?
The ones who hang out by the factory.
Them? Why would they steal our trophies? Don't talk crap, Hopkins.
I'm not. I've got a picture to prove it.
Why? They don't have any problems with us.
Yeah, poor kids just love rich kids who act like stuck-up jerks, don't they? Listen, you over-fortunate numbskull. They did everything. Put Johnny Vincent in the home, let the rats out of the library, everything, including your trophies. Why? Because I listened to Gary.
So it is your fault.
No, it was Gary's fault.
You, my friend, have got delusions of grandeur. Nobody cares about you or Gary. You're ridiculous. Come on, Biff. Let's leave this king of the school to his pathetic little fantasies.
You are an idiot, Hopkins.
I've got a photograph.
You know what you can do with that, don't you?
Another good deed done.
There's just so much crazy shit on Facebook anymore. So, I was just, you know, glancing on Facebook to see what was going on. I don't know if anybody out there is a fan of Bob's Burgers, but apparently... Okay, let me just start it. Anybody ever see the episode where Tina got labeled the Mad Pooper? You know, because there was somebody pretty much shitting all over the school and everything. Well, basically there's a woman out there who just got labeled the Mad Pooper. Which, I don't fucking know. Like, what the hell is that about? She's apparently going around and shitting in front of people's houses. You know, like, what is wrong with people? Who does that kind of shit? Like, what the fuck? Like, God, I mean, I've been pissed off at people to the point where I wanted to trash their house and throw a rock through the window, but I've never been mad enough or just had an excuse to just go, hey, you know what's a really good idea? I'm gonna go over to this person's house and I'm gonna shit on their fucking doorstop. I'm gonna just lay one right on their fucking welcome mat. Yeah, welcome this, you piece of shit. Like, oh my god, I don't fucking know. People are fucking retarded. God damn it. I hate that in, like, parts like that, like, you have a limited time to get to certain missions and shit. Like how that homeless guy just disappeared. He's just like, I must go, my people need me. Like, look, he was standing right over there and he, like, magically disappeared. What the fuck was that? Where the fuck did I throw that at?
The building I live in just got condemned. Everyone died on the street. It's awful. That officer Munson is such a jack. I'm so proud of my grandson Jimmy. Wait, what's his name? Tommy? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think I did a video like this before where I was doing a escort mission. I mean, I've discussed them before in other videos. Basically, all you gotta do is protect them and get them to where they're going. Because even, you know, females will sometimes get assaulted by men. And sometimes the old people get harassed by, you know, bullies and shit, and they'll come and they'll attack her and stuff like that. And basically, you just gotta make sure they get from point A to point B. But you gotta be careful, because, like, if you're walking around in areas where there's cliques that you're fighting with and they see you, they'll attack you, and, you know, some of them will just come and you know, like shoulder check you, so sometimes they'll also hurt whoever you're protecting. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it to this fucking place in time. Sorry, bitch, but I'm about to pass out. I don't have enough time to do it. And for anybody who's had the problem, because I know a few people have, because the first time I played this game, I was like trophy hunting like a fucking bat out of hell. And the one mission that I just could not figure out, or rather not mission, I mean trophy I couldn't figure out, was you had to get the high score in Nutshot, you know, the fucking monkeys shit slinging game, and Consumo. Nutshot is actually in the place where you exchange tickets. So if you don't already know that, that's a good place to remember. That game's not hard. You're a flying squirrel just shooting nuts at like birds or stuff like that and avoiding stuff. The monkey poop flinging game, you just gotta knock down the bananas and keep making sure you have ammo and avoid the spiders and kill the spiders and eat bananas. All while flinging poop at things. Consumo, you're a giant fat sumo wrestler bouncing around and, I don't know, fucking collecting good food and avoiding rotten food and avoiding the puffer fish because they automatically one-hit KO your ass, and avoiding the other Consumo wrestlers because they'll fucking like knock you into shit. It's very weird video games. Like, I mean, there's some weird shit that exists, but I mean, I wouldn't mind playing those games in real life. It's just, it's weird. Well, technically it is real life because you do get to play the games. What am I saying? I mean, I wouldn't mind going to an arcade and seeing those games. That's what I meant. Basically.
Now, I'm not one to give in to popular sentiment.
You can tell that by your clothes.
What?
I'm saying you dress great.
Irrelevant. As I said, I am not a people pleaser, but in your case, I'm going to make an exception.
An exception? Cool.
Yes, you are without a doubt the least popular boy in the school right now. Even that fat child who wets himself is more popular than you. Coincidentally, it has also come to my attention that you are a filthy, dirty, foul-mouthed, awful little vandal.
Yeah, well, we already knew that.
Very droll. A comedian till the end. Well, you'll have to pursue your comedic talents elsewhere, boy. Bullworth is not for you.
I'm not the one who's funny. You know what's funny? You. You're a joke, you old creep. You and your stuck-up, lame-ass school with its bullies, sex pest teachers. This place is a dump, and you're a big-nosed freak. This school rewards losers and bullies. I just stand up to them.
You painted obscene graffiti on the town hall, boy. I have it on good authority it was you.
Oh yeah? Then who squealed? Tell me that.
A commendable pupil did feel the need to tell me you were responsible for this outrage.
Gary Smith. Look, I may have painted a few jokes on the town hall, but that kid likes to torture people.
Gary Smith is the next head of the school. He's responsible, courteous, and not afraid of being an unpopular leader.
You are blind, old man, blind.
And you are leaving. I tried to contact your mother, but she's still off on a cruise. Until I hear from her, I will have to let you stay here in your room. But you may not wear the school uniform or attend classes. You are leaving the academy to attend to your education elsewhere. Now get out!
Whatever, man.
Such a fucking jackass. It's the same man who didn't know that his English teacher's an alcoholic and didn't know that his math teacher was, you know, accepting bribes. Whatever, I'm just gonna start the final showdown here. It doesn't really matter if you do smash it up now or do it later, because basically all that is just a date. which is the mission that I was heading to before, you know,
Jimmy.
curfew came
How you
around.
doing? Terrible.
And you just
Everybody
go
hates
back in
him.
a factory and break
Everybody
shit
you. But everybody laughs at me. Yeah, that's true.
with that chick.
Those kids are jerks anyway, but I tried. I know. I mean, I tried to do the right thing, make people happy, stop all the fighting, make everyone calm down. Now everyone laughs at me. People used to be scared of me, and now I'm a joke. It was Gary. It must have been. I know. I can't deal with the fact that that kid beat me. Well, it ain't over yet. God, one minor setback and you're acting like a baby. You're pathetic. I've been expelled. They're just waiting for my mother to come back from her 58th honeymoon, then I'm out of here. How is that a minor setback? Losers! Oh, shut up, you fat dork.
Whatever. You and your has-been friend don't scare me.
See? Even a dork like that laughs at me. We gotta prove Gary was behind everything. We don't even know if it was Gary. All we know is townie kids beat up a bunch of Bulworth kids. I mean, I don't even care anymore. Well, we've gotta find out what's going on. Come on! Okay, but if we're gonna take on those townies, we're gonna need a bunch of backup. Someone big who doesn't hate me yet. Russell! He'll be at his house, at old Bulworth Vet.
I'm like going in a fucking circle here. Oop, let me guess her. This is all leading up to the final showdown here.
Normally I don't care, but with you it's different.
Hey, Jimmy.
A little closer, please.
Look how long it takes for them to make out in this game. But the clock's just going by like
You think anyone saw?
tick tock, tick tock. The fuck you looking at? How many fat guys in Hawaiian shirts are there in this town? I feel like his name is Uncle Tom for some reason. And everybody else is like a fucking idiot in a suit. But nobody knows how to drive. I like how people randomly disappear. Like, there's a woman here by herself, now there's a woman walking the opposite direction. Where there just once was one holding a man's hand. Like, I don't get this game. It's just weird. It reminds me of the fucking, if you've ever seen the GIF of the guy running while there's like a news reporter going on. And there's a guy like jogging in the background, and he's white when he starts jogging, and then he like, it like flicks, and then you just see a black guy walking. And there's no sign of the jogger. It's like he turned white. He went from white to being black. I don't know why I said he turned white. That's retarded. I mean, he turned black. Like, he ran so hard he turned black. I don't know. Hey guys, remember the time we were out jogging, you know? Ran so fast we hit a time paradox and all of a sudden we became African American? You know, how acceptable is okay for us to show up to BET Awards? Watch where you're going. I still think it's funny that, like, the kid, shit, Pete, like, he's cool, like, he helps you out a lot, but I still think it's funny that, like, it all comes down to you needing, like, this mentally handicapped person to help you pretty much, you know, end things. Don't get me wrong, Russell does a hell of a job. Oh, shit. Yeah, well, excuse me if I can lose control. Like, the brakes in this game suck. Well, for good luck. I like how throwing smoke bombs at people counts as assault, too. Violence. You're throwing a stinker bomb, that is assault.
They're locked.
You don't commit assault. Okay, there's a barricade. Hey, you know, it sounds like a really good idea. Let me drive that on into the barricade.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Boom! Uh-oh, this doesn't look so good.
That's just... There's nobody riding in that car. Did you see that?
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I was also afraid of ghost cops.
Smashing
Ghost
into
cops.
a barricade like that? Completely out of control. Are you crazy?
Yes.
I've gotta talk to that Edgar kid.
I don't think he wants to talk to you. And you can't get in while the power is out anyways.
Ask me if I'm crazy, knowing full well that I was intending to take down an entire school, click by click, and now I'm storming your fucking gates and taking down your leader. Yeah, geez, I wonder what sense of that you figured it was a good question to ask me about my sanity, if you didn't know already, fucking crackhead. Yoke's on you, buddy.
You're messing with the wrong guy. Fuck off. I'm just playing.
I knocked that brother out with an egg.
Come on, little girl. Get out. Move my way.
Anybody want to see me knock a guy out with an egg? God damn it, that's not what I was trying to do. No, I will not make out with you. Shouldn't be playing with bricks, you naughty, naughty boy. You should have thought about that before you try to assault me with a brick. Lucky thing I was here to take it off you and bash your fucking face in with it. You ain't pretty no more now, are you?
What's this do?
Take me to more of your friends so I can shoot them in the dick with my potato gun.
This gate is controlled by an electronic
Potato.
What's this?
Now that we have
Gee,
the
thanks for
power
waiting for me,
restored,
bitch.
We've got to get to the chem plant. And to do that,
Place is a fucking maze. I feel like riding that bike over here was like one of those missions where like they randomly like they change clothes just to change clothes again, and like one of those spy movies that was like completely unnecessary. Like what the fuck was that doing? Biggest spinty thing go around. No, truck forever. I like how Jimmy's portrayed as an idiot but knows how to work things like that. Yeah. I like that, don't you, bitch? you. I think I'll go on without you. Never to be seen again. Hell, you like that? Huh? Hell, I know you don't like that. That's why I like it. Come on and get you some, son of a bitch. Whee!
That's it. Finally, you found the right button to press.
I'm gonna fucking press your button. If you know what I mean, bitch. Go ahead and talk to your friends, or...
All of them. Hang on, Jimmy. You'll see.
Yeah, if you try to fight them, you'll fail the mission. Cause it's funny, cause I could take all of them down. You can't take all of them down, Jimmy. Bitch, you don't know me very well.
We don't like your kind. So what we got for? You can't beat me. Look at that.
Yeah, this part's annoying, because if you fall, you'll knock yourself out. Pussy. Yeah, don't fall from all the way the hell up here, because you'll knock yourself out automatically. And as you see, the little bitty bitch drop I did fucking took some of my health. Oh no. Oh shit. What a time to wear boots. Good thing I wasn't wearing clown shoes. Which they have those in the game. Yeah, this little drop will knock you out still. Don't ask me why, because it's not that bad of a drop. I mean, it'll probably hurt your feet a little bit, but if you hang, drop that, meaning if you grab that ledge, it just drops down straight, you'll be alright. Video game logic. Fall from that height automatically knocks you out, which is not realistic at all. Because you probably just sprain your ankle. You don't fucking get knocked out over it. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not fighting with shields. Rather shoot him the Irish way. Potato! Alright, you're going to run, my lad. I'm going to knock you the fuck out. Ah, the old gladiator way. Yeah, I wasn't ready, bitch. Pipe death, pipe death, pipe death, pipe death, pipe death, pipe death, pipe death. Brutally assaulted the man of pipe. Just like the Roman drunks.
Come on, big guy. You still think messing with me is a good
At a
idea?
plumber's convention.
Good. That's what I thought. Now, what made you think it was a good idea in the first place?
Oh, man. I hate that school. My parents couldn't afford to send me there, and now I'm stuck in this dump of a town. Gary said we make them all pay.
Wait a second. Gary? That backstabbing, two-faced sociopath put you up to this? I bet he said the two of you would take over the school or some crap.
Hey, how'd you know?
Because he told me the same garbage. Didn't do me any good either. Come on. You're gonna help me make him pay for his lies.
You know, you're all right, Jimmy.
Yeah, okay. See ya.
That nonsense dealt with.
Those greasers are a bunch of stuck-up idiots.
All right, let's do
Go
it.
egg some of them for me, okay?
Look how the dude gave me $30 just to throw eggs at people. God damn it, I got knocked out. It's very rare that I get knocked out in this game at all. Like, it does not happen a lot. Very seldom. I'm not lying either. It's just, there's usually some times where you just cannot
What the hell are you doing here?
fucking find any soda or anything to get your health up at all at the time, and it's kind of annoying.
Into a massive fight. Every gang and faction is fighting each other.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta go. How am I gonna deal with this? I'm gonna need some serious backup. Where's Russell? Where's your buddy Edgar?
Russell has been holed up in the Wonder Meat slaughterhouse, hiding from the cops. He's worried about going to prison after stealing that bike.
Russell can comprehend prison? Wow. Look, I'll see you later.
What about love?
It'll have to wait, Zoe. Duty calls.
I like how he's just like, Russell can comprehend prison? The giant gorilla man can understand something? Good lord, the apocalypse is among us. Well, for the person who is viewing this, since there's only one person watching apparently, and to any of those who will watch this video later, this is the final showdown. Okay, you're getting ready to watch the entire school kick the living shit out of everybody. Okay? This is it. This is the big time. So it begins. Oh. Where the hell am I going? What the hell? Why's it telling me to go back there? What the fuck? Okay, well that's retarded. It's telling me to go back there for some reason, even though I was already there. I don't know why I'm going all the way back to the fucking... Okay, this isn't making any sense. I think I'm having a glitch here. Oh, okay. I see. Alright, yeah, I jumped the gun. You don't go to the school yet. Fuck, I forgot. We have to save Russell from the cop first. It's a fairly easy mission, though. And then you'll go straight to the final showdown. My bad, people. Jumped the gun there a little bit. It's not really hard to do this mission. I mean, you just, you know, don't let the cops fucking grab you, which isn't too fucking hard. Because, I mean, if you played this game at all, you obviously know what happens. Automatic bust if a cop, someone just, like, touches you. Move your fucking car, you fucking jackass. You'll never take me alive, coppers.
This might be useful.
There he is.
Jimmy, there you are. I don't know what to do, and I smell like meat.
Look how the cops just like ignoring. Cops like, that was a fugitive? Guess what? I don't really want to do the paperwork. Like how everybody like runs at you, like shaking their fists, like, shake your fist harder, they might stop.
What are you hiding from? I'm here for you.
Why is he like looking at him while he's running?
Thanks, Jimmy.
Come on, we gotta get to the school.
It's like,
all hell's breaking loose.
Donnie, I've never said this before, but you have such beautiful eyes. I'm gonna stare at you while we look for these little punks. I don't understand some of these characters in these games. Like, a lot of the background characters who just fucking do weird shit like that. It makes no sense. Okay, here we are now at the final showdown.
What the hell's going on? The whole place has gone mental.
Yeah, it's your old friend Gary. He's the one causing all the trouble. The kid's a complete psycho, and now he's got the teachers and prefects on his side. So, we run in there, try to stop the fighting, and find a way to deal with Gary.
Alright, one question. How are we gonna stop a load of kids from beating the crap out of each other?
It's America. We go in there with threats and bribes until we get what we want. If all else fails, we beat the crap out of everyone. That's why I brought along backup.
Russell likes to hurt people for peace.
Cool.
Then it's a plan.
Yeah, basically this is fucking Bullworth Academy, World War III edition.
Don't worry, Russell will get it.
And I'm not joking when I mean you're going to see everybody fighting everyone, because everyone in here is going to be fighting everyone.
Edgar, we'll take out the gang leaders. Without them, Gary's got nothing.
So yeah, you can take out the gang leaders, but you're also just going around and fucking everybody up, just because. Let's see. Who's where isn't too hard to figure out for the most part. Like, if I remember correctly, Johnny's here in the girls' dorm. Johnny's greaser leader.
This is awesome.
Yep, there he is.
What the hell are you doing, Johnny? Why are you taking orders from Gary?
Shut up, Jimmy! You left us and everything went down the toilet!
I beat you once, I'll beat you again.
Yeah, all the gang fights aren't as hard as they were the first time now. Especially since, you know, if you fucking followed the tutorial, you know, remember where I showed you where to find all the transistors, you got all the fight moves and everything, so it makes everything a hell of a lot easier. Pinky, call me. School's out. Sucks. Obey the... what does it say? Obey the comms? Obey the comb? Obey the comb? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Obey the comb. Oh, Lord. Okay, if I remember correctly as well, pretty sure Tad is in the library, which is the fucking, I don't remember what the dorks leader was, but he's in the gym. The leader of the bullies, I mean not the bullies, the leader of the fucking, the jocks is in the library. Leader of the nerds is in the gym. Leader of the preps, for some reason, instead of taking over another territory, he's just chilling out in Harrington House. You know, Harrington, he's at Harrington House for some reason. I don't know why. I kind of felt like this would have been the time to take down, like, other people's areas and shit like that, but I guess since, like, the Gracers really didn't have a hangout location here. I mean, there's obviously spots where, like, they hang out, but there's no actual place inside where they hang out here. They just, like, had them take over the girls' dorm. And since that's the only reason why, like, you know, like, Harrington and the Gracers are, like, holed up in the fucking Gracers, the preps hang out, even though it's, like, kind of, like, plain, but... Because the Gracers hang out, it's the catacombs or the barracks, whatever the fuck it was, I forget. But it's not on campus, which is the point I'm making. So that's why, like, they didn't take over the area here. I don't really care because it takes too many shots to take down them. Yeah, here he is. Here's Tad.
I need you to help me. Get lost, Jimmy. You ain't nothing. You're just asking for it.
Tad or Ted, whatever the fuck his name is, I don't remember. Like I said, all out chaos here. As you see, I get in on the mix a little bit, I don't care. If you're like one of those people who want to get a bunch of knockouts and shit, now's the perfect time to do it, because basically you can just run around and fuck everybody up. You don't have to worry about prefix or cop or nothing the entire mission. And there's no time limit on it either. You just go until you get knocked out and you fucking beat it. I like that, Mr. Harrington. Up so bad they can't even fucking move. Look at that. Holy shit, I fucked them up so bad they can't even fall down. Holy shit. The real technical knockout there. Alright, here's the last leader. Ernest. Leader of the nerds here, all up with his nerd buddies, and obviously he's gonna be the easiest to fucking win against since nerds are so fucking weak in this game.
You fool! You don't see it! Gary's got a plan! A great plan!
You idiot! Gary's plans are a load of crap! I should know!
You don't get it! My brains, his lack of morals, nothing can stop us!
Whatever! I'm gonna stop you both!
And Ernest is knocked out. Bodyguard 1. Bodyguard 2. Now to kick the shit out of some people on the way to the school. Basically gonna waste all my weaponry before I get in there because you cannot take it in there. The minute you go in there, Prefix will tackle you and take your weaponry, including your fucking slingshot, so use it if you got it. What the hell? Why can't I hit him? There we go. Okay, here we go, the final fight against Gary. And after this, the game is over.
You're finished, you bunch of bitches!
That was incredibly satisfying! Hey, go help everyone calm down. I've got some business with Gary.
Understood. Good luck.
You, put it down on your head. Weapons are for prefects only.
No! Get out my little body! Slow down so Russell can smash you!
Come on.
Your attention, please. Jimmy is complete human trash.
Gary, you little bitch! Come at
James, I've been waiting. Let the games begin.
I don't know why that randomly popped up. And here it is, the final showdown with Gary. I say if there is a sequel, Gary might make an appearance. But I don't know.
Gary! Moron! Why'd you do it, Gary?
Why not? I won! I tricked everyone! Starting with you, the head, the loser kids in town, and the prefects. Me! I won!
You are sad, man.
I might be sad, but I run your world, moron! And don't you forget it! You did all my dirty work for me, Hopkins. You're like a puppet, only dumber!
Whatever. Let's finish this.
having fun yet, Jimmy? If you prove to be one thing this year, it's slow. You'll never catch me, Hopkins. You're too trusting, Jimmy. From the start, you were pathetically naive. Poor little Jimmy. All alone in big, scary Bullworth.
What the fuck? How the hell did that happen? How the hell did that happen? Seriously.
You were so easy to manipulate, Jimmy.
Well, kids, don't do what I did. God damn it, I hate balancing in this fucking game. Because the camera, like, it's retarded. I hate that you can only go like one speed while you're doing the whole balancing act. Which is like incredibly, incredibly slow.
Look out! Heads up!
Yeah, you gotta deal with that while he throws bricks at you too.
Once we were friends, it was all so clear. You had your lust for power, but without intelligence to back it up. Using you as a pawn was so wonderfully obvious. Let Jimmy have his fun. Let him play his childish little games with Ernest, Ted, Darby, Johnny, and Edward. Just wait for the right moment.
What the hell are you doing? Get off.
Lining up dominoes. It all felt together so time with whores like Lola. I was in the dorm praying. Well, you were... The thing is, if I win, you're just another punk. You win, and you'll be sent away even quicker for beating up the head boy.
Why'd you do it, Gary?
Because I can. Because making little people like you and the morons who run this place eat out of the palm of my hand feels great.
But I never did anything to you.
You would have if I'd given you the chance. Face it, I'm smarter than you.
Oh, congratulations. You're smarter than me. You hate everyone and everyone hates you. Genius.
The head likes me. I tied him up, turned his dog school into a battleground, got kids expelled unfairly, put several others into therapy, and he still likes me!
You're such a loser!
Well, at least my mom doesn't make her living on her back!
You're dead!
I can take you, Hopkins!
If you're like me, from the very start of the game, you're just waiting for your chance to kick the shit out of this dude. Because he's so fucking annoying. I didn't even like him from the mission when you're like supposed to be friends with him and shit. I didn't fucking like him. It just struck me as a fucking piece of shit. There we go. And this is when you get your gold trophy for a graduate.
Smith! I heard the whole thing! You're expelled! Come and untie me, boy!
Yes, sir! Sorry, didn't see you there.
You know, I think I may have judged you too unfairly, boy. Yes, a little rougher on the edges, but you're a diamond, boy. A diamond.
Thank you, sir.
Now take out the trash, would you, Hopkins?
My pleasure.
So it was you who took on this monstrous little wretch, was it?
Yep.
What a hero. A lone wolf.
Uh-huh. Well, no. To be honest, sir, I did have a lot of help from some friends. Like this girl Zoe. She got expelled because she complained about Mr. Burton hitting on her.
Burton? Well, he's fired. I hope he rots in hell.
And a guy named Peter Kowalski, good friend of mine.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, well, he keeps quiet. He's kind of shy.
Shy? The boy must be a genius. Why, he should be head of the school.
Pete? Great idea. Now, about that letter to my mother.
What letter?
Finally, everything is sorted out, more or less. I mean, I don't want to say we're going to live happily ever after or anything like that, but life is certainly going to get easier.
And yep, that's it. I mean, of course, if you have the Scholarship Edition, it's lots of other shit to do. I will be coming back to this later, you know, to do the recap, collect all the rest of the collectibles and shit like that. But I gotta tell you, it's kind of a pain in the ass in this regular version. Scholarship Edition made it so much easier because they had the map class for geography, and basically all you had to do was put the maps in the right locations. Started off with the United States, and then Europe and the rest of the world and shit like that. It gets harder and harder and harder, obviously. Well, doing those classes, they give you the gnome locations, they give you the Grottos and Gremlins cards locations, transitions locations, and rubber band locations. So basically that means in the Scholarship Edition, they basically show you where everything is, assuming you complete the classes. There's also the biology class, which I actually like. Biology class, you get like different kinds of clothing, shit like that, like bass hat, brain hat, I think, and like fucking muscle shirt and shit like that. There's the music class, which the one class is kind of a fucking pain in the ass to get through because, like, you can only get so many, like, fucking, cues off the mark before you fucking fail the class, which I got stuck on the one class quite a few times when I played it. But I mean, it's not that hard, it's just a little bit of a pain in the ass. You get different costumes for that as well, including like an 80s rock star, you know, inspired outfit, including the band outfit and shit like that. There's also a, you know, Christmas little bonus mission that you could do, where basically you play the drummer boy and play the fucking percussions, and you get money for that. And there's Rudy the Red-Nosed Santa Claus missions you can do. Basically, one was like balls of snow, you throw snowballs at bullies who bully him. You fuck up the other attraction to get rid of the other Santa Claus. You go around collecting pieces of trash for ornaments, and then take pictures of kids sitting on Rudy's lap while he's dressed as Santa Claus because he thinks he's Santa Claus, and then he gives you a good amount of money for doing those missions. There's quite a few other missions too, I just can't remember all of them. There's a few other things you can do as well. You can also do math class. I think you just, for the most part, just get fucking clothing for doing math class. I don't think you really get anything else besides clothing. I think you can get a nerd outfit by doing that. Yeah, basically, other than the collecting shit, you know, I obviously have to get the date with Zoe, which, like I said, I'll do that later. I also have to do the rest of the bicycle race and everything and just do collectibles because the main story is completely over. And things are back to normal, so, like, I'll show you what I mean. See, basically, everybody has respect for you again. You know, so nobody will harass you, nobody will randomly assault you while your fucking back's turned, including the townies, because you're now 100% with everybody. So it's basically how it was before this chapter, The Fall and Rise of Jimmy Hopkins. You're at 100% with everybody. You know, obviously at the time you weren't with the townies yet, but you are now with the townies and everybody else. So, you know, you can go around and beat people to fuck up if you want, but yeah, all classes are done. You know, like I said, I just have to go back, collect the collectibles, do that other mission with Zoe, and do the rest of the races. And that's pretty much all that's really left in this game for me. So, I'm going to save the game here. If you also want to check out some of the trophies, you know. Like, see, there's the orderly's outfit. There's the dodgeball from the gym that's burning. I know, that's from, what am I saying? That's from when you do the challenge with the gym. That's from Rats in the Library. That's from doing, busting in or busting out, whatever the fuck it was called. That's from completing the game. That's from the gym is burning. I think this is, the steering wheel's from doing the kart races, and I think the bike is from shop class. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. I hope if there is a second one, we will see more trophies and everything, because it definitely would be cool, because I do like the whole, you know, you get to see what your work in the game does for you by getting a little, you know, trophies for like a little collectible area. I like stuff like that. It's a little corny for most people, but I like it. Alright, well anyway, I'm going to end the video here. Catch you in the next one. See you later.